Valley World today. I called, fought through their computer to finally talk to someone. Then they put me to the wrong department, and I asked them to transfer me to the right department. Oh, we can't do that. What the hell? So I had to wait through all the bullshit. Or they told me call a store. So I called the store, and she was a little witch with a capital W. I can't give personal. Ma'am, I'm not asking for personal information. Just the name of an employee, the correct spelling of an employee. She calls that personal information. So call back to 1-800 Walmart. I spent 52 minutes on hold, and they cut me off. They know what they're doing. They're just being asswipes. What can you say? Good old Wally World. But I got recordings. Even all the time I waited on hold, and every 10 minutes he'd come in and say, "Are you still there? Don't worry, I'll be here." Yada, yada, yada. Yep. And then right when it was 2 callers before me and a few minutes go by, and he'd go act like he transferred me and dropped the call or something. "Yo, Will, what's up?" I'll take the tapes in the court with me and say, "Look, Your Honor, I've tried my best to get the names of the people that's in that store. How can you subpoena somebody when nobody will tell you who their names were? What, am I supposed to subpoena everybody in the damn store that day? Just like the Deidre Parker, I don't know how to spell her name or nothing. Why can't they tell me the correct spelling of the name of the employee or nothing? That don't make sense." What's up, Frankie? Well, Wally World being a real witch today. They ain't talking to me or nothing. Matter of fact, they're hanging up on me. Made me wait about 52 minutes, and then just hung up on me. And we didn't even talk. I asked if I could speak to a supervisor. He's like, "Yeah, let me get your name, cue you in line." And 52 minutes, every 10 minutes he'd say, "You still there? Yeah, this, that, and the other, yeah, I'd say you," and whatnot. Boy, when it's time to go through, though, it was like, click. And then, of course, they won't call you back or nothing. I know they do that on purpose, but what can you say? More interesting recordings to have, maybe the judge to listen to or take into consideration. I didn't know it was Walmart's policy that you couldn't ask for an employee's name or the correct spelling of it. I didn't know it was Walmart's policy that y'all couldn't give someone the correct spelling of someone's name. That just don't make no sense to me. Oh, they got to. Someone's got to give it out, Frankie. I have every right to know who I can subpoena to court, who was working that day. They've got to give it out. They have to give it out. I'll probably call down the clerk's office. Well, no, I'll be down at City Hall tomorrow. I'll go by the clerk of court and find out how you get the name of somebody that works somewhere. They've got to be a subpoena that can order it or something. Because you have to know the person's name and how to serve them, where to serve them. Do they still work at Walmart? Well, they can be served at Walmart. If not, then, you got to find an address for them. There'll be a way. I'll find out. Watch. So what's everybody up to today? Oh, but no, they could have put management on. They could have put asset protection on. Now the lady I talked to said she was the manager the front manager or whatever. Um, but yeah, I told her, damn, I'm glad I'm suing you after listening to her, that little witch. Uh, but no, they could take my name. Uh, they could take it to asset protection, whatever. They can tell me, just like last time when the asset protection person talked to me.
We have some big news right now. The Washington Post is reporting the Trump administration is preparing a plan that will make it harder to smell marijuana in.
Well, I'll find out at some point. I haven't. I was searching something. I want to know how to look up case in Kansas and see what's happening with it, if anything. I guess I could always call them here in a little bit. Maybe here. Maybe this is it. It don't tell you how to look up cases. That sucks. I'll just call down there later. So what's everybody up to? Oh, I heard back from TikTok today. Now whether they take anything I put into consideration or anything, or if I hear back from them again, I don't know. But I thought that's pretty cool that they actually contacted me. Kind of cold there? What's kinda? It's getting ready to storm here, according to the weather. It's probably going to storm about any time. Unless the report changed. Oh heck, that's a little cool. Yeah, I think we got some weather coming. If I'm not mistaken, we got weather coming today. Kansas, yep. I'd have to agree with that. I want to go get my QRs made and stuff, but I don't want to go out and get stuck somewhere in this rain. I'd rather just do it tomorrow after the city hall meeting and stuff. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. The place within walking distance once a couple of days, and I'm like, damn. Something you can do in 10 minutes, you got to wait a couple of days. And at the price you'd think they'd do them when you walk in, 20 cents a sheet. I guess I'm going to drive to Office Max or something like that. The closest place is like 8 miles away. Now, if I go after I go to City Hall tomorrow, it'd be like 4 miles away. It's closer if I leave from City Hall than where I'm at. They usually, you can go in there and do them yourself. Like that. At Office Depot and Staples and shit like that. And that's where I'm going to go. And just do them myself. A lot of them have a little workstation too with a cutter and shit like that. So I may just go there and use their cutter and everything. Yeah. Once I figure out where I want to get them at. Hey, Sammy, about time one of my moderators showed up. Good thing I haven't been just flagged with all kinds of trolls this morning. Uh, oh, is he? I didn't see it. Oh, I guess he did say yo. I'm sorry, damn. Well, he ain't paying much attention, is he? Yeah, he was the first one here. That's why I forgot. Damn. Sorry about that, Will. You was right on the job. Let me make a fool out of myself. You're welcome. Look, he's gone though. Must be one of them phone calls. Oh, I said hi to Sammy and said it's about time one of my moderators showed up. I forgot you was the first one here. So I was admitting I was wrong. Woo! No mustard biscuits. Toast, mayo, and there you go. What, are you out of eggs? What do you mean? At first you said eggs, now you say no eggs. Would you drop them on the floor or didn't have none? What's up? Why'd you switch up? A bunch of QRs to hand out and some other ones to full-size paper ones to give to smoke shops. The QRs. Oh yeah, go look at the petition. Not one person is signed. Yeah, I'm getting so much support in Kansas, just like I did Texas. Can't wait to leave. I can't wait to leave. We should be way past 800 by now. I think we're still at 780. I could be wrong. But I'm not. Oh, it should have been 1,000 this weekend. But because I'm being shadow banned on TikTok and YouTube, it sucks. What can I do? I mean, literally, what can I do? What the heck?
We have some big news right now. The Washington Post is reporting the Trump administration is preparing a plan that will make it harder for senior citizens in America to qualify for Social Security disability payments. They're trying to overhaul the Social Security program, and it'll make it harder for elderly Americans to be eligible.
Oh yeah, they don't care until it's too late. I wish I had somebody that could go by and get these printed up for me. I mean, I hate to travel 10 miles or whatever it is, 9, 8, 9 there, and then back over here and whatnot. You're talking 2.5, 3 gallons of gas, moving the motorhome, all that. I wish I had another little form of transportation, or somebody I could give them a copy of the QR and let them go print them off for me. I'd pay for them. It's just going to go get them and all. It's a bitch. People just they're gonna smoke it no matter what. They're gonna get it off, another state, another person. I mean, they're still gonna do it, but the city and county is gonna make all kinds of revenue, and people are going to get arrested and go to jail. It's gonna be the same old stupid cycle over and over. If they don't care, shit, I'm not gonna be here. Another 3 weeks, my ass is out of here. What is it, like 3 weeks to the day maybe? Or no, tomorrow. I got 22 more days? Yeah, I was talking about putting a rally together and shit. That hell, if I can't get people to convince people to sign a petition in 24 hours, what the hell, I can't be the only one here fighting. It won't work. And see, all these politicians know that too. You don't think the city follows my page and stuff when I come to their town and see what kind of reaction people give or whatnot? You look at my petition. I know there's people in the legislature of Kansas looking to see how many people are signing that petition. And they're seeing that nobody gives a shit. But people don't understand that. You know what I mean? People don't understand that. Instead of putting their name there and proudly putting it in front of them after you get 1,000 signatures, they're sitting there laughing at us, and they ain't even close to getting out in the mainstream. We don't care, and people don't care. Let's just keep screwing them over. If you were them and people weren't demanding change or nothing, you wouldn't change. You wouldn't do nothing. So why do you expect them to do anything? I said it once, and I'll say it again. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Just like I have to beg people to double tap the screen, to put a like on here, to show it to others and share it and whatnot. Very few people will do that for me. I don't know why. It don't cost nothing. I shouldn't have to remind people. If they liked what I did, they should come in and, hey, poor, how you doing? Just double tap that screen right on the mat. Hey, poor, whatever. Does it happen? Nope. So when you say people don't care, you're absolutely right. They show me that every day of the week. But you know what I got to say to that? Let me load my bubbler. I only got one word to say to that. And that word would be cheers. No skin off of my cojones if Kansas don't get weed, because I don't plan on living in Kansas. I'm here. I'd like them to take advantage of me being here and fighting for them, but they're going to have to start showing me numbers on the petition. I'm going to do like Texas. Can't wait to get the hell out of here. Go to a state that cares. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a few people here. There's a few people I met here that are, they're 1,000% on board with it, and they're fighting. They're even helping me. But we're talking less than half a dozen people. There's thousands here in Kansas that need to be on this petition. I'm thankful I got the good people around me right now that are trying to help me and all. Country Girl, Papa, and them, yeah. At least I got a couple people out here fighting. Of course, Mike and Dana's always going to fight. Do I have someone coming by? Nope. They're going for air. And they're going to find out the air machine don't work. Well, nobody wants to talk this afternoon either. Huh. Are they open today? No. I wonder what they're doing. Well, looks like it's just going to be another boring day to me. Tomorrow night at, I think 9 something, I didn't look or didn't really pay attention, 9 something or after 10, something like that. I have live capabilities again on TikTok. Your feet in your face? Is that what I got out of that message? I'm sitting here just loving on Lulu. Just sitting here loving on Lulu. They really didn't tell me much of nothing. They asked me what was happening and whatnot, and I told them, that if they was look, it's the same old stupid shit reporting me over and over, and this, that, and the other, that I don't violate no community standards or nothing, and they need to start, looking at that. And of course, it's like, well, we'll get back in touch with you, blah blah blah. I put that I was tired of them accusing me of doing things that I don't do. It has nothing to do with harassing or bullying, that I'm a cannabis advocate, yada yada. That I'm not promoting drugs, I'm promoting a petition. So we'll see if it does any good or not. Probably not, but can't help hurt. I mean, probably won't help, but can't hurt. Oh, she got a smile going. Her's got a smile. She's got a smile. Oh, I got that itchy spot right there, huh? Oh, yeah, she likes that. That one curled her toes. Hey, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. I hope you are too. Hey Ray, are you still here, Ray? I think I seen you earlier. Kansas has a court lookup, don't they? I'm glad you're good. I know Missouri, you just go to MissouriCaseLookup.gov or something like that, and it brings theirs up. I don't know about Kansas. I kind of wonder if Walmart even answered the court case or not. Is there a case lookup, a site that I can go to look up my small claims case? Like I do in Missouri, I just type in my first, last name and all, and it brings it up. It tells me when it is, what's happened so far, when the next appearance is, and all that crap. Does Kansas have anything like that? I mean, I can call down to the courthouse and find out. I just wonder if they put an answer in or anything. I doubt they even answered. Oh, heck, I ain't listening to the radio in so long, I don't know. Hey, anybody else got a radio station for a friend to listen to? I don't listen to radio. Oh, it's been so long since I listened to radio. I travel around, I'm always in a different, so, yeah. It's been over 11 years since I really listened to radio. It's a true story. I'll be driving along and I'll have this station for a little bit and then catch another station. And I'll be poking around to find the song I like. I'll be on a dozen different stations. So, yeah. Yeah, that's me. My music's on YouTube where you can watch it, usually. Usually there's a video or something entertaining with it. Um, um, I haven't used Spotify. Shit, I waste all my time watching movies anymore. Or sitcoms, whatever. You know, a little TV. Watch TV for a half hour, flip, watch something else for a half hour, an hour, go back, watch the first thing some more or whatever. I like Pluto and Roku. I'm more in the TV. I watched like all 16 seasons of The Deadliest Catch. What do you mean I should do a podcast? Isn't that pretty much what YouTube is? Without having to pay money? I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but isn't that what YouTube is without paying money and why all the ones are on it? That's the second time you said that, but like I say, isn't that what YouTube is? Yeah. A podcast, the only difference is you pay for it. And I'm not into paying for that. All right, thank you, Dennis. Oh. Well, you going to tell me the difference, or is there a difference when you say kind of it not exactly the same? I don't know what that means. Hey, there's 7 of you here. Are all 7 of you on that petition? Huh? Well, at least 6, I would hope. Oh, see, 2 of you left real quick. So we know they weren't. Is it worth asking 4 people? Yeah, you are worth it. Let's go find out. I bet you it hadn't even went up 1. It's going to be at 780. I'll be very surprised if it went to 781. Won't you? What'd I tell you? No surprise to me. And that's exactly why you're losing your hemp products and stuff. State of Kansas. Oh, hey, thank you, Ray. Thank you. Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? We're all sitting here amazed about how quick the petition's going up. Paint dries a lot faster. Good old fake books. Hey, now there's, once again, 8 people in here. How many's going to drop out real quick? Because I'm going to ask a question. Check this out. If you haven't, do this. You need to search 420 Jim. Look for the word petition. That green box is going to come on. And boom, the petition is going to come up. Get it off of 780, would you? Not a damn person since yesterday evening has signed this thing. Come on, people don't belong in jail for weed. And we need it federally legal. And if you're not part of the solution, damn it, you're part of the problem. Look, 2 of you left real quick. That was probably a couple of the trolls. Sign that petition. Share it with friends. Because when I leave Kansas, I ain't gonna give a shit. I'm done. All these states that I've done come back through and leaving back through and whatnot, yeah, I'm done. Now there's a few states I'm coming to and all, and there's still hope, but the ones that that I've already came through, I'm not coming back through again. And I hope people continue to fight for themselves. But like Texas, shit, I feel sorry for them. If everybody in Texas stood up and signed the federal petition to legalize and all, look at the voice that would send alone, just the people in Texas. And I can't get a couple thousand from each state. And I was in Arizona and, all the way out to here. And we ain't even hit 1,000 people. Tell me how that ain't a crying shame. But I guess it's my fault. Should have been giving pre-rolls out, right? Oh, goodness sakes. Why you people won't come together and sign a petition is beyond me. And hey, I'm only talking to the ones that hasn't signed. The others, the shoe don't fit, so don't wear it. You know what I mean? I love each and every one of you. I love everybody, but especially the ones that took the moment to sign the petition. And I won't call anybody out on it or not, but of course I got all the names of the petition. And there's a hell of a lot of people on Facebook that I can't no longer have contact with that are not on it. Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, if I get the RV in tip-top shape running again, whether it's through Walmart or donations, we won't know that until next month. Yeah, I'd love to continue to Florida and D.C. I'm not going to go home this year. I'm going to try and get down to Florida and winter with family, which will take care of seeing family I ain't seen in 35 years. Spend a little time with them. And then when winter's over with, head up to D.C. Um, yeah, I'd like to do another religious rights march to cannabis. I really would. And if we can get this petition 10,000 or more signatures before I leave Florida, which it should be that by now, I'll file for a permit. As soon as I see that petition hit 10,000 people, I'll work on filing a permit to do a march in D.C. Thank you for sharing it again, my friend. Yeah, people, if you're serious and really want cannabis, you got to do something. You got to share it every day and shit. You know what I mean? Just set it up every day. Hit the share button once a day or something. You know. Have I thought of what RV? How am I gonna get a new used one? Who's gonna pay for that? Who's gonna pay for it? With me doing all the work, $1,000 will put this one in tip-top shape to go back and forth across the country. That I know. Nobody knows nothing about or whatnot, and you probably will have more troubles than it's worth. Now, I'd rather sink $1,000 in this and do the work all myself. If I got help, I'd need about $2,500. No, I'm not talking about sinking 10 grand into this. No, not at all. No, I want most of the money from Walmart for the mission, which fixing the the mission. It's the mobile board. So basically, what I win at Walmart ain't coming to me. It'll go right into this, just like it's supposed to. Right into the mission. Oh, hell yeah, there's way more junk. And hell, if this puts this back in tip-top shape for $1,000, why wouldn't I do that? It's been coast to coast. It's been in the mouth. It's been everywhere. Why wouldn't I do that? You know? Yeah, but why would I want to spend $5,000 for one that could be troubles when this one is just fine for me? It's worked for all these years. You know what I mean? I don't need something new or whatnot. I'm not. I'd rather spend $1,000 and have that other $4 to get back to my family on or whatever. To finish this journey. No, I appreciate the thought, but. See, I'm getting off the road, and that's next year. I don't care to travel no more or nothing. Whether I can find a place to buy or whether I have to live in this RV and buy a little piece of land, whatever, I don't know, but I don't need another RV. I appreciate that, but, unless something happens, I don't need another one. No, I'd rather put 1,000 in this one and know it's going to get where it's going to get. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was pretty cool. At least it wasn't a wet one. Did we have Taco Bell last night? Oh, goodness sakes. I don't know whether to go live tomorrow when I get to City Hall or just record it. I'll probably go live a couple different times. I don't think I'm going to set live all through City Hall meeting. Hell, them things can take hours. Mercy one. I knew they'd get Frankie's attention. Oh, those are the ones you just yell out a name. Oh, I name my farts. When they're good ones, I'll just yell out any random name. If they're that good, you got to name them. Those are the ones that the deaf people can enjoy too. Well, and more well. I think I'm going to eat a little Jolly Rancher today. Well, we've kept it alive this long. Keep on going if you want. Damn, 8 likes and 2 people. That's all right. No shit, that'd make my day too. Hell, that'd make my day. Ah. Hey, well, look at it. Get some work. Sell the job, get some work, man. Well, shucks. Gonna be another boring ass day is all I know. I think I'm gonna shut the doors and take me about a 2 or 3 hour nap. Sit here and play the bubbler about 10 minutes, you know, and then nap for about 2 or 3 hours. Oh, I'm fixing to use the bubbler and put my butt down to sleep for a while. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Here's first of a few. decent size. Yeah, right on. Well, shucks. And heck, we almost made it an hour, too. We're doing all right. I think I got a question or two I got to ask the clerk of courts. Like, how do I get the record from Walmart of the employee's name that was there that day and all? They got to be some way. Maybe they can send them an order to answer the questions or something. I don't know. But they should be some way. I guess really the only one I need there is Deidre Parker. Because the other ones, they can trespass you for any reason they want. So what they did, the judge probably won't even consider, even though it wasn't good, And even Deidre Parker says that it shouldn't happen and all. She's probably the only one I really have to subpoena in. And I have no idea how you'd spell that. Oh, senior coffee. See, I'm an old man. I get senior coffee at McDonald's all the time. It's cheap for me all the time at McDonald's. Yeah, or had the wrong name on it. Well, that's not my name. I don't spell it like that, And I need to know her legal name and what store, Oh, goodness. Maybe the judges see them not helping, not paying attention, not trying to talk about it or anything, will see that as in my favor. You never know. And like I say, that's the only one I really need to bring in, so she can either admit or deny that's her on that tape. If she's not there, he probably won't let me introduce the tape. You know what I mean? He, she, whoever it is. Well, my friends, I'm about ready to get out of here. We have hit that all-witching hour. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Please remember, if you haven't signed the petition, and if you haven't shared it today, please share it. Try and get in the habit at least once a week. Once a day would be great. But, at least once a week, help a brother out and share that petition. The more you share it, the more chances some people see it and we'll win. But if we don't speak up, we're part of the problem. That's where I heard a car door. Oh, I appreciate it, but you know what? If the spelling's off or whatever, they probably can say that's not me. I don't trust Walmart. I don't. But I was just going to go down there and ask for a subpoena and tell them the name. And, well, I don't know how to spell Deidre. Spell it however, they probably would. No, I don't speak French. I love the French language. I love the French language, but no. Well, she probably does. I doubt she got fired for just, putting a trespass out on me and forgetting I mean, it'd be kind of funny if they fired her over that. But I guess she still works there. They won't tell me nothing. They won't tell me nothing. So, the only way I know how to do it is to have Deidre Parker served at the Walmart. And I need to find out which one she's at. There's like 2 or 3. You really don't have a choice. I don't think you have a choice. Even in small claims, you're summoned to court as a witness. If I read it right, you really don't have a choice. You have to show up. You've been subpoenaed as a witness, and if you get served, you have to show up for that case. I think you get $10 for showing up, if I'm not mistaken, because it costs you $15 for the sheriff to serve the person, and the person gets $10 for being a witness. So that's $25 it costs me. Hell, I wonder who's going to be their defense. Maybe somebody from asset protection to come in. I don't know, but I don't see a defense in it. Oh, sorry, Your Honor, we didn't get it dropped. Well, that's I could see where the judge would have sympathy and stuff if a couple of months ago, when that was brought to their attention, they corrected things instead of making me go to Springfield and answer to a judge guilty or not guilty and stuff. You know what I mean? So, and now to have to be scheduled for a trial there? Oh yeah, they did a whole lot of harm after they found out they were in the wrong. And I think that's all due to that little lawyer that they hired there in Missouri. But, hell, 3 weeks in a day. We'll see what the judge has to say. That's almost a rhyme, huh? Every week in a day, we get to hear what the judge will say. Well, my friends, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back about 7 o'clock. Until then, my friends, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you all this evening at 7. Peace.